sunken boats, caught in locks, cruising on the wrong side of the river, rain,
and possibly
wind.
not even being able to get a mooring spot.
And now there might not be a mooring spot. Welcome to the Narrowboat experience. Congratulations if you said we were going to keep cruising, because that's exactly what we did. We decided to set off from Pershore with cats on board that were not too happy, in search of moorings closer to Tewkesbury. I have been sent inside to make the teas. We're actually thinking that we might do a full steam ahead to Tewkesbury, try to moor up there tonight to get through the lock on the Avon at Tewkesbury as soon as they open at 9 in the morning. So we're thinking that's the new plan, but again, we don't know because it is a couple of hours away and it is the afternoon. But you know, what else are we going to do? Just sit around and play with the cats? Fortified by some cups of tea. Please note that this is not my turmeric stained cup of tea. That one's staying in the cupboard waiting to be shamed another time. Up ahead is Pershore Old Bridge, nicely flanked by Pershore New Bridge. And the award for tiniest blue arrow goes to the Old Bridge. It was a tough category. If you remember, we've had several strong contenders, but Pershore Old Bridge, with its blasé blue arrow, is the winner. Congratulations, Pershore Old Bridge. May you continue to slow boats down and cause tiny moments of confusion and terror for years to come. There are moorings here, but it's a little bit early for us to stop. We don't know if we're going to regret this decision. No, sorry. Well, what do we have here? I make out a tree hammock. Comment below if you see something different. And is this our first river heron? He definitely has a stunning hunting patch. If the last one was a hammock, this is definitely a recliner. And here's the lock where things started to go wrong. I'll try to explain as we go along, but I couldn't film everything because we always put safety first, and sometimes you just have to put the camera down and take care of your boat. The sluice and water flow didn't cause us the problem today, but it is an impressive structure and well worth a look at. Extra care is needed when entering Nafford Lock when you are travelling downstream like we are. The entry to the lock landing is at right angles and it is narrow. With the sluice on the left, all you'd need is some extra water flow, and this would be a very dangerous spot.
As you approach Nafford Lock, the first thing that you see as you come around the corner is a sunken canal boat, and that should be a sign that it's a bit of a tricky lock.
A sunken boat on the right warns all boaters that it really can happen to anyone. This isn't a recent sinking. Some of our followers on Facebook testify that stories about it sinking abound. The most common story is that the owners took her out during a flood and wanted to go around the lock, but then some people say that they moored up and the flood took them, and that's why the bow is on the land. We weren't able to verify the stories, but it seems that everybody agrees that they only really had the boat for a week. It's never pleasant to see this happen, and it's an interesting decision not to refloat her or remove her. Instead, she seems to be attached to a sturdy concrete pillar.
It's always sad to see a sunken boat. Very sad. Really interestingly, this lock has a swing bridge in the middle of it, and I have to check what my actual procedure is.
The swing bridge needs to be swung before bringing the boat in. There's a little hook that keeps the bridge in place, and once that's released, it's a pretty easy swing to clear the lock. Despite the wind, Kath brought the boat in perfectly, past the swing bridge which we definitely wouldn't have fitted under. Here you can see the boat moving and not wedged or stuck as we empty the lock. Literally, all I did was turn away to film some trees blowing in the wind, and suddenly the boat was stuck on the side of the lock wall. Here you can see that we aren't moving at all. What we think happened to our narrowboat to get caught in a double lock was, firstly, we think that as the water went down, there could have been a protruding brick that we didn't see. And as our boat went down with the receding water, it's very likely that it just got hooked on some sort of obstacle. We think this was because of the shape of our stern, which you can see from our blacking video, has a bit of space, but we'd really like to know what you guys think. It reminded us that locks might be beautiful and interesting, and we are so fortunate to film it and bring you along on the journey, but we also have to be safe at every single lock and not let our guards down.
Very scary stuff.
We'd nearly let all the water out of the lock when the boat got caught, so we were not in danger of sinking, but when your boat is caught on something, it's still really unnerving.
Okay. So judgy. Sheep are so judgy. What a day. It is good to get all the gremlins out in the one day. We haven't had a gremlin day for a while, and this is it. Sunken boats, caught in locks, cruising on the wrong side of the river, rain,
And possibly
wind.
not even being able to get a mooring spot.
and now there might not be a mooring spot. Welcome to the narrowboat experience. up is on the other side where the weir is, and so it's mostly GRPs that moor there.
Okay.
They can spin around.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna have to see. Now I'm starting to get a bit nervous. Are you? Hello.
When we were ready to enter Strensham Lock, a local told us of a safe mooring on the other side of the lock. And so Kath did an accidentally perfect reverse manoeuvre down to it.
Nothing.
Helped quite a bit by the wind.
I don't know that that's a no.
I'm gonna do it for you.
I'll pass the other one over. We'll tie the two off. If only, I hope the swans don't come back.
I think we can all agree that the cats are glad we continued on today, and incidentally, they have voted this their favourite mooring spot of all time. Who's going to tell them that we're moving on? Bag's not it.
No, don't go up there. No, I don't think you should go any higher. No, I don't think you should go any higher. I think you should just be happy there. Good boy.
Next time we are heading onto the River Severn, so make sure you are subscribed. And if you've made it this far, why not click the like button to let us know you enjoyed travelling with us and the cats. Thanks for watching.